In the news tonight, High Court appoints mediators to discuss the ongoing dispute between the Guyana Teachers Union and the government.
And I don't think that the mediation was necessary because the union can come back and begin the negotiation.
As you have heard the judge saying, 25 days. The ministry did not want to speak. No one has engaged us from the government side for 25 days, and all of a sudden there's a commitment or seemingly some sort of an agreement or coming from their side that they want to speak.
And hotel proprietor Oren Bacchus, who was charged with the murder of a father of three, has died. Justice Sandel Kisoon today appointed senior counsel Edward Loku and Robin Stobie to be mediators in the ongoing dispute between the Guyana Teachers Union and the government. Attorney General Alain Nandalal was not happy with that decision and told the court that the mediation process was not necessary. He believes that the Ministry of Education and the Guyana Teachers Union should resume talks. However, the union said that there were no talks surrounding salary increases and all engagements were on policy and circular issues. Outside of the courtroom, the Attorney General said that his government was prepared and has always been prepared to re-engage and engage the teachers.
The government has never resiled or reneged from meeting with the union. And I don't think that the mediation was necessary because the union can come back and begin the negotiation. I don't doubt the judge's, the genuineness of the judge's entreaties and his intended actions. Obviously, he wants to see a positive result, and so does the government. I don't know what can be achieved in a court mediation in this room tomorrow. And I was trying to explain to the judge, let the parties go, resume the meeting in their normal meeting place, and continue the discussions. There are certain issues apparently that the union would like to be expeditiously addressed. Those can be accelerated to the front of an agenda. There's not a problem. You don't need a mediator to do that. And let the parties in their normal exchange and in their normal habitat thrash this matter out without the introduction of new personnel now and new persons that may, discolor the relationship which previously existed.
Fordy said all concerns the teachers have will be addressed at that engagement. However, his government has refused to meet with the union and deemed the strike illegal and of a political nature.
Collective bargaining is not confined to pay. Of course they want pay talks, and those will be included in the menu of issues to be addressed. Collective bargaining is the generic term of bargaining on behalf of a collective. That's all collective bargaining means. There's no great science behind the term collective bargaining. It is bargaining on the behalf of a collective for a common set of issues. Pay talks would be part of the collective bargaining process, part of the engagement that the union will be embarked upon with the government.
So why is
pay issues are one set of issues.
Why wasn't it brought up on the agenda earlier?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I said that in the court. If it is that is the issue, well, then it will have to be put on the agenda in a more accelerated way. Nothing is wrong with that.
But why could you take an early decision and avoid it 25 days?
Those who are in the meetings. I was not in the meetings. But I am told that progress was repeatedly being made, and eventually there is no multi-year arrangement that has ever been concluded without a payment structure built in it. That is part and parcel, and a fundamental part and parcel of any multi-year arrangement with...
GTU attorney Darren Wade told reporters that the Attorney General was misinformed when he told the court that the two sides were meeting up until the strike.
The talks, as I'm instructed, that they're ongoing since 2018. There's an agreement between the Ministry of Education and the Guyana Teachers Union in 2018 when they went on strikes. And those talks deals with policy issues, classroom issues. The issues in relation to collective bargaining, the government has been refusing over the last 3+ years to meet with the government to deal with those hard issues. So to come out here and to say that the government made attempts to resolve this issue, it is false. It is incorrect.
GTU President Mark Light said he's optimistic about having the discussion in an environment that would be supervised by experienced mediators.
Yeah, I think the judge in his wisdom would have called on two experienced mediators, and rather than calling on one person, he has named the two persons, and the union so far would have to have confidence in the judicial system so far that has been operating on fairness and justice. As you have heard the judge saying, 25 days. The ministry did not want to speak. No one has engaged us from the government side for 25 days, and all of a sudden there is a commitment or seemingly some sort of an agreement or coming from their side that they want to speak without the supervision of the mediator. Yeah, that's it. That's the gist of the conversation that we'd want to have with the Ministry of Education and by extension the government. The hard issue as it relates to teachers' salary increases, and that has been our focus. The main reason why the teachers are out a strike, there's a strike called by the union, is simply because there have been no talks on the teachers' salary increase. Well, obviously, until we broker some level ground in terms of how we go back to the classroom, the strike will continue tomorrow.
Today marks 18 days since teachers commenced industrial action, and the government has refused to engage them, holding fast to the position that the teachers were adequately provided for. The mediation process ordered by the court will begin on Friday, March 1st at 9 a.m.
What are you doing?
Igloo ice cream. You know it's good.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
Planning an elegant or corporate event? Let the experts at Star Rentals equip you. Give your event that spectacular 5-star experience it deserves with the options of transparent tents of various sizes, indoor and outdoor formal bars and cocktail tables with LED lights, stage, podium with lighting, portable AC units, generators, executive portable washrooms, outdoor light tower and much more. Call today 226-3020, online www.starrentalsgy.com. Star Rentals, we got you covered.
The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union will be hosting a special general meeting and elections on Saturday, March 2, 2024. The meeting and elections will be held both virtually and in person in the various regions. Members in Region 4 will be allowed to vote at the Critchlow Labor College, Wilford Avenue. The meeting will be held from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Members are asked to be on the lookout for information regarding online voting and regional polling places. Full participation of members is encouraged. Let us move your credit union forward.
Businessman Orwin Bacchus, who was charged with the 2018 murder of his neighbor Jason DeFlorment, has died. Bacchus, according to reports, died at a city hospital where he was being treated for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a motor neuron disease in which the nerve cells in the spinal cord and brain progressively degenerate. His brother Clifton Bacchus, the owner of Sleeping International, announced his death on his Facebook page. Orwin, who was on remand for a murder, was granted permission to access treatment outside of the prison walls for the disease more than 2 years ago. The younger Bacchus owned Torres Villa Hotel in Sobrianville, where he shot and killed Jason DeFlorment. Bacchus was originally charged with manslaughter and released on $1.5 million bail. He was subsequently charged with murder on his second appearance and remanded to prison. A year later, he was committed to stand trial in the High Court.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime. It's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
Education International, which represents over 32.5 million teachers in 187 countries, has written to the Minister of Education seeking to end the impasse between the Guyana Teachers Union and the ministry, but has received no response. GTU President Mark Light said the second letter was dispatched on Wednesday morning informing the Minister of Education that Education International plans to take the matter to the International Labour Organization.
No response, in fact, coming from the Ministry of Education. That letter was penned directly to the Minister of Education, and you have seen that also since the 16th of February that was issued. And what we also have, in addition to what you're asking, is that we have written the International Labour Organization, and they plan to intervene because we are an affiliate member of the International Labour Organization as well. So it's coming from the Education International, and the GTU has already written directly, and we shared that response last evening on our Facebook page. The government has to be bothered because ILO will not only deal with labor issues, but they will also be concerned with UNICEF about children not being taught. We have National Grade 6 coming up, CSEC, CAPE. How are these children being taught? Even if in a few selected schools, Grade 6 teachers are dealing with students, what happens to the masses? And we have seen the impact of this strike on learners' attendance, and that is not auguring well at the level of the of UNESCO, at the level of the ILO, not only for labor but also for children being engaged adequately.
On Wednesday, Justice Sandil Kissoon used the court's mediation powers to bring the two parties to the table. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.